Hey, just wanted to make you a quick video explaining kind of what we've added in today. We're starting her on a leash today. I have it just on her neck, kind of loose, but not loose enough where it'll fall off so she gets used to it. I think it's very important for puppies to learn early on what that feeling on their neck is. A lot of times if we don't desensitize them to having stuff touching their neck, they get a little unruly with it. You know, sometimes they bite or scream or flail or, you know, stuff like that because their neck is their most protected part of their body. And so we want to make sure that, you know, we show them that it's not a big deal if there's something around their neck. So that itching that she was doing is very normal. It's a weird sensation for her. She's trying to itch it to either get it off or subside the feeling. And so right now she's on what's called a 30-foot lead. It's like $8 on Amazon. I highly recommend them. I love my long leads. And so she's just going to wear it. I'm going to let her have as much as she wants. And then when I call her back in, we're just going to use gentle pressure and verbal cues, you know, so come here. And we're going to take it nice and slow and easy, especially at her age. We want to do a lot of things that can be a little scary, kind of slow and at their pace when they're this young, so we don't, you know, traumatize them for later. And that way it's a much more positive experience. The best thing that you can do with puppies is to make everything you want to teach them as positive as possible. Okay, so see right now she's coming a little out of my view, so I'm holding steady on the leash. I'm not pulling her, but I'm holding steady so she can't walk any farther. So I'm letting her make the decision with the pressure on the leash as to whether or not she's going to continue or not. And then if she doesn't come after maybe a couple seconds or when this video is done, I'll kind of coax her back over here and we'll start over. But like I was saying, good girl! Good girl, Skye! And so anytime she walks back towards me with it on, I'm going to give her lots of praise and lots of good girls. That way she understands that when she's outside, if she's with me, she can do no harm. Or she, you know, she will be, not necessarily she can do no harm, but if she's with me, that's the best option. That way there's no running away, no getting distracted and taking off, anything like that. So outside, one of the biggest things with recall and being outside in general is that I'm the most important thing out here. There's nothing else better. So that's why as soon as she walked over towards me, I praised her like crazy. And when she walks up to me while she's outside, she gets all the loves and all the praise and all the good girls. And so like I was saying, making new things that can be a little scary, like being on the leash, being in a kennel, things like that, making them as positive as possible is really the best option when they're this young. So that's kind of where we are today. It looks like she may have got hung up on a weed. Nope. So that's what we're doing today. We're adding in a little bit of this leash work. We'll keep doing it when she goes outside. Right now we go outside maybe 5 or 6 times a day just to be safe. We don't have any accidents in the house. We have had a few potties on the pad because we unfortunately have a very strict rule with our puppies that they're not allowed to be outside while in our care. That's just our rescue's rule. And so we pad train those puppies, and so she's kind of watching that, and she's maybe had 1 or 2 pads on the potties on the pad, which isn't a huge deal. She's still doing really well outside, going potty outside, and kind of, you know, we're working on alerting to when we need to go potty outside. Yeah, so we're doing a good job. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. Yes, oh my goodness. Nobody can see you on the video. You're too close. You're too close. She's doing excellent on biting. She hasn't really bitten. She's just choosing to kiss my hand instead of bite it now. That's huge difference from when we first met her. So she's doing great with biting, doing great with her commands. She's learning so fast, and we're so excited to see it.